Now then, people, good evening and welcome back to the Just Joe football show. I hope you are all doing well. It's time for your Leeds versus Derby County pre-match chat, which of course is in the morning. Make sure you've checked out the video that dropped this morning on the Aronson debate. Will he or won't he start? Who do you side with? And no, it's not me. Before we get into the video, please smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and of course, hit that notification bell. Now, Leeds United, of course, will be aiming to bounce back following a shocking defeat at Ewood Park last weekend. We had the opportunity to stay top of the table and now find ourselves 3 points back. And it's such a shame after beating QPR, Luton, Swansea and getting 9 points on the spin. And you're thinking, right, the run is on. And the dreaded away form came back to bite us, didn't it? So we need a performance. It's an early kickoff, which ain't great because it has an opportunity to ruin your weekend. But look, hopefully, at home, against a newly promoted side, Leeds United should do the business and score goals and look good doing it. We have been imperious at home, so we have to ensure that that continues against a Derby side that has suffered back-to-back defeats over the past fortnight. They have done pretty well so far this season, specifically at Pride Park. They have travelled okay as well, find themselves in a decent place in the table, considering them being a newly promoted side. But look, Leeds United's a totally different kettle of fish. It's the toughest place to go in the division. You know, Paul Warne said that himself, and I believe, I agree with him. Of course I do. We're third, though. You know, that's not where we want to be. We're 3 points behind Sheffield United. Of course, Sheffield United will play West Brom. They'll be without Suter. They'll be without Ahmed Hodzic, Arblaster. Still no recognised striker. Kiefer Moore still out. So you would hope that West Brom can do something for us. And you would hope Carlos Corberán, even if it's another draw. What have they got? 9 draws in 10? Draw specialist. Make it happen, Carlos. Look, Leeds have won 6 on the spin at Elland Road, which is no joke. I know we were beat. We've been beaten 3 times this season, twice away, once at home, and that came to a Solomon slip, unfortunately. But outside of that, we've been pretty damn good at home. So 6 wins on the spin. So we have every reason to be confident going into this fixture against the newly promoted side. And hopefully, we would put them to the sword. You would hope that would happen. I'm expecting a few goals for Leeds, and I'll be disappointed if we don't get it. Look, all I'm bothered about is 3 points, but I'd like us to win and win well. Look, we've scored 20 goals at home this season. 9 fixtures, 20 goals. There's only Norwich City who've scored more home goals than us, and they've scored 25. They've been in different gravy at home, Boyer Sainz scoring for fun. I wish we had a hat-trick hero on a regular basis. I think he's done it twice this season. Of course, Pirro's scoring goals, but outside of that, there hasn't been an awful lot. So that needs to change. That does need to change. Look, Derby, newly promoted side, you know, I think in their first 9 games, they got about 6 points away from home. But recently, they're starting to get to grips with the championship. They won at Coventry 2-1. Obviously, Mark Robbins has been sacked since. And they also got a point at Preston. So maybe that's improving, you know, after initially 6 points in 9. Thinking 9 games at home, for example, Leeds United have scored 20 goals and they've only got 6 points. But that has changed slightly. But like I say, Leeds United are not Coventry City. Leeds United are not Preston. We are the best side in the league, in my opinion. And our home form, we're definitely the best home side in the division. So like I said, different ball game for Derby County. And of course, they do have a few issues there as well because Abu Adams, who's like their metronome, if you like, their midfield enforcer, he's out. So they're going to be missing him as a key player. And of course, our midfield is arguably our most efficient in terms of what it can bring to the game, in terms of controlling the game with Rothwell and Tanaka. Obviously, Ampadu back on the horizon as well. Cannot wait for that. A midfield of Ampadu and Tanaka. I don't know. You'd need to put 5 midfielders in there to even try and compete. So, Abu Adams, he's out. 1 game suspension, 5 yellow cards. I think David Oza as well. He could be back in the matchday squad. I think Warne said not ready yet to start. So they don't have a full strength side either. Now, Leeds United almost do. Firpo did pick up a foot injury. Will he or won't he? I think he'll play through it because the only other option's Voba because Schmidt's not ready yet to start 90 or to play 90, so therefore won't start a game. Byram's out, so I think Firpo will make himself available. Be disappointing, when you think how good Firpo's been, then he gets suspension and he won't get great against Blackburn by any stretch of the imagination. So hopefully that improves. But look, Leeds United at home, 20 goals scored in 9, haven't been beaten in 6, welcoming a newly promoted side in Derby. You've got to think that this will be a comfortable game for Leeds United. Look, I've been as bold and as brazen to say during the week and on White Rose Rivals, I think we win 4-0. I think this is going to be, we're going to see Leeds United back to their best. I felt we got it against Luton. Not back to the best, but in second gear. I thought we'd get it away. The away form, until we start winning a few, is going to be a monkey on our back. But we need to get this week off to a great start because obviously we play Tuesday against Middlesbrough. Then we're away at Preston. This month for Leeds United, we've got Derby twice, Oxford, Middlesbrough, Preston, and Stoke. I mean, look, you might drop a few, but really you should be looking for close to maximum points, and it starts on the weekend against Derby County for me. Because they're a newly promoted side. They've got players missing. And we really are a Premier League side in waiting. Regardless of what you think of the manager, I think come the end of the season, we'll go up. I do believe that. With them missing Adams, our midfield being as good as it is, I just think we'll control the game and it'll be possession and it'll be with purpose like we saw against Luton because I just don't think Derby players will be at a level enough to be able to deal with Leeds United. So I can't see anything but a Leeds United win. Famous last words, but that's where my head's at. And I think it'll be 4. In terms of the lineup, I'm not expecting major changes. I think Solomon might come in on the left, and I think we might see James on the right. I think Nonto could be benched with Aronson in the 10, Pirro up top, Rothwell, Tanaka, and then you're looking at Bogle, Rodon, Strauch, and I think Firpo will make it with Meslier in goal. And that's a strong lineup. I do think he fancies Solomon. I think Aronson will keep his place in the 10. He said in the presser about hoping to play midfielder there potentially, so he doesn't fancy a winger in there. And then I think James has done enough over the last few games to start ahead of Nonto. The Nonto glazing does me tits in a bit because his efficiency in front of goal needs to improve. But hey-ho, that's just my opinion. What do I know? Nothing. Anyway, smash me a like on the video. Let me know your score predictions. I know a lot of you are being, Debbie Downers at the minute and saying, we're going to beat and all that. But comfortable win for Leeds for me. 4-0. See you for the watch along in the morning. Love you all. Peace and love. All that jazz. Smash a like, subscribe, comments, notification bell. And I'll see you in a bit. Peace out. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds.